Hi, the picture you see in front of you is a picture of Judge Merrick Garland, who is Barack Obama's Supreme Court nominee. Mr. Garland is 63 years old and has an outstanding, some would say, history of serving on the federal bench. Now, there are a lot of people that are against this particular nomination, and then there are a lot of people that are for the nomination. Most of the liberal groups are really against the nomination because Mr. Garland is a moderate. He's not a liberal, he's not a progressive, he is a moderate. And at this point with Scalia, who was an ultra-conservative, obviously departing this realm, people from the left were hoping that his replacement would be someone that was just as progressive to take his place. Now, that wouldn't work for a couple of reasons, chief of which the Senate is not going to even consider someone that's ultra-left. But other groups that are on the left are disappointed because President Obama did not select an African-American woman to be considered for the vacant seat. Now, I am of that vein, but in doing some research on the potential nominees that Barack Obama could have nominated, particularly African-American women, I found something that disturbed me. We already have a Clarence Thomas on the bench, and he's an ultra-conservative. And also, he is married to a Caucasian woman. When I reviewed three seemingly outstanding candidates, all of which were African-American women, and I grant you, I didn't really go look at 10. I looked at what are considered the top three. Every last one of them is married to a Caucasian man. Now, we already have enough trouble with Clarence Thomas and how his views are skewed. Do we really want to take a chance on placing an African-American woman on the court that has her own views skewed in a similar manner? So I'm probably going to continue to do some research to see if there are any other viable candidates. But the ones that I saw, and that includes Wilhelmina Wright and Kenji Brown Jackson, to name two, they are all, again, married to Caucasian men. So does that mean something? I don't know. I don't know what's in their hearts, and I don't know which way they're leaning or sway to. But in my mind, I would prefer that you would have a traditional black nuclear family in this particular case in order to be considered for this position. If that's what you're really after, an fully African-American woman to sit on the court. And again, that's just my opinion, and I will grant you that it is biased, but it's biased for a reason.